Welcome to a new guitar tutorial. Today we're going to check out another one of the new ACDC album, Power Up. In last week's lesson we had to look at Wild Reputation. This week we're going to have a look at Systems Down. If you're interested in sheet music of the song, you can go to my Patreon page. There you can download a full transcription of the rhythm guitar part. If you want to support my channel or these tutorials, please hit subscribe and the bell, and you will get informed when my next lesson goes online. The main riff of the song is technically not too hard to play. We have only two chords. It's this B power chord. We have our first finger on the second fret of the A string and our fourth finger on the fourth fret of the D string. And the other chord we need is this one. We remove our first finger and have the open A string and the fourth fret of the D string. And the riff goes like this. The difficult thing with this riff is the rhythm. We're starting on beat number 1, 1, and on the next 8th note we remove our first finger. 1 and 2 and. On 2 and we repeat this chord, and on our beat 3 we're going back to the B power chord. So till this point, 1 and 2 and 3. The next chord is on the last 8th note of the first bar. Here we play our B power chord again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then in the second bar we're playing on 1 and on 2 and. This open chord, 1 and 2 and. Together with the first bar, the riff goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. And the end of the second bar is 3 and 4 and. We have the B power chord on beat number 3, then we remove our first finger, and for the last two 8th notes we play the B power chord again. So the first two bars of the riff, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. One more time. 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The next two bars are quite similar to bar 1 and bar 2. There are only slight differences. In the third bar we don't start on beat number 1. We start on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the rest of the bar is completely the same as bar number 1. So one more time, bar number 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And the fourth bar is nearly the same as bar number 2. Here we only leave out the last 8th note of the bar. So bar number 4 goes like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So bar number 3 and number 4 played together: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And now our complete intro riff: 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One more time. 2, 3, 4. And this riff is played 2 times as an introduction of the song, and it's also played during the verse for 2 times. After the verse we have a pre-chorus part. The pre-chorus part starts on this G chord, which is the 3rd fret on the low E string. Then we have to block the A string with our middle finger, that there's no sound coming out of the A string. We have the open D string, the open G string, the B string on the 3rd fret, and also the high E string on the 3rd fret. Then we're going to a D power chord. We have the open D string, the G string on the 2nd fret, and the B string on the 3rd fret. And then we're going to an A power chord. Then down to the G on the 3rd fret of the low E string. And the rhythm figure on this A power chord with the G is the same rhythm as we play in our intro riff. One more time. And the complete part once again. 2, 3, 4. These 2 bars are repeated. And then we're going to an E chord. You can play this E power chord, or you can take this open E chord, but we only play the lower strings. And the rhythm is 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, which leads us to the chorus section of the song. So the complete pre-chorus section once again. 2, 3, 4. The chorus section starts with the same chords as our intro riff. We start with the B power chord, going down to the open A string with the 4th fret on the D string. Then back to the B power chord, and then to D power chord. The same voicing as we played in our pre-chorus. And then down to an E power chord. The rhythm of these 2 bars go like this: 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The rhythm of the section is also a little bit tricky. The first 4 chords are a dotted quarter note long. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The second part of the chorus section starts the same. We have once again the B power chord going down to the open A string, then back to the B power chord. And instead of the D chord, we're going down to an F sharp power chord, and then we have a chromatic movement over over an F power chord down to this E power chord. So the complete second half of the chorus riff, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The complete 4 bars of the chorus section, 2, 3, 4. And these 4 bars are played twice. After the first chorus there's another verse. After the verse we have the pre-chorus part again, and after this pre-chorus there's another chorus section. And after the second chorus we're going back to the riff we played in the beginning of the song. And after this interlude there's a guitar solo. And the rhythm guitar part of the solo section is a variation on our intro riff. It goes like this. We're starting once again on the B power chord, going down to the open A string. Once again with the open A string, and then back to the B power chord, 1 and 2 and 3 and on the next 8th note we have this F sharp, 2nd fret of the low E string, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then we're back on the B power chord, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. B power chord, then with the open A string, once again with the open A string, back to the B, back to the open A string, and then we end on the G 3rd fret of the low E string. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So the complete rhythm guitar part for the guitar solo, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One more time, 2, 3, 4. And this part is repeated 4 times, and the guitar solo section ends the same as the pre-chorus section. We're going to this E power chord for 2 bars, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, which leads us back to the chorus. And at the end we play the chorus 2 times. The first chorus at the end is the same as the 2 choruses before, but the last chorus is slightly different. The chords of the last chorus section are the B power chord once again, then with the open E string, back to the B power chords, and then we go to the G, D, A power chord. So this last chorus riff, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the last time we end on the E power chord. This was the rhythm guitar part of Systems Down of the new ACDC album Power Up. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. If you have any questions, drop me a line down in the comments. Please hit subscribe if you haven't, or ring the bell, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.